Hello, Gemini. Welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we are doing your February monthly reading. So let's get started with your oracles. Messages for Gemini for the month of February. I have single, isolation, independent, alone. On the bottom is message, communication records, call records, instant messaging. Okay. We're going to get these next. I don't know the name of them. We're going to get 3 of these messages for Gemini. You have bravery or sword. Yeah, bravery. Honor and glory for someone dear to you. Bad omen of quarrels for lovers. Young woman, inner femininity. Romance and love relations. Blessing, change of a social circle. And torch, enlightenment. Hope in time of darkness. Guidance and direction when all seems lost. So bravery and enlightenment, guidance when all seems lost. On the bottom is crown, greatness, honor and recognition for your talents, recognize ability to forge ahead in life. Okay, so this could be a situation where someone has recently become single, because this is definitely giving the vibes of you can do this, or you've got this, or even if you feel all seems lost, be brave. That's the indication here. It's also, I mean, there's a lot of different, there's not just all women in these. There's animals. I think there's more animals than there are anything, but it's all showing up as feminine energy. So you could be a feminine energy or dealing with a feminine energy. Let's get the what's the tea. We're going to get 3 of these for more context. Messages for Gemini for the month of February. Love on the brain, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, nostalgic. Forcer, forces things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want, and wants you back. Okay. On the bottom is confused. So someone's wanting to return. It looks like someone's trying to force their way back into a reconciliation, which is very similar to the Aquarius reading I just did. Could be dealing with Aquarius, but this could be a totally different situation. But that's how it's appearing at this time. Is like someone wants the other to reconcile with them, regardless of how the other feels about it. So let's get started with the overall energy. Overall energy for Gemini for the month of February. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, 5 of Wands in reverse, and the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Oh, is there like a choice between 2 here? Queen of Wands, yeah. This looks like 2 people are in competition with each other. Like fighting over someone's affections. King of Cups, Five of Wands in reverse, King of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Three of Wands, oh, this could be like, to me, I feel like whoever's dealing with this, take it how it resonates, but is single. So what could be going on here is there could be an ex trying to come back, and at the same time someone's interested in someone new or talking to someone new, seeing someone new. I feel like there's two people here. Well, I feel like it's a three-person situation, but it's like I don't feel like this is cheating. I feel like this is like a choice. Someone's having to make a choice between two. Six of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Three of Wands, Pentacles, Hermit in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse. It seems like someone here is not getting a whole lot of attention, or someone's kind of waiting in the wings here. This energy looks to me like the one who's wanting to reconcile. Looks like there's wanting equal give and take in regards to working together, but it is indicating that something has happened here. And it seems like this energy is just kind of waiting. Overall energy for Gemini for the month of February. Moon illumination. Marriage, commitment. Yep. So the ex, this could have been a marriage or a long-term relationship. Something happened here. But they are trying to come back. Yeah. The staircase, that's a choice. A choice between two. I feel like this to me feels like the newer energy. Feels to me like they're patiently waiting, or the one who's dealing with this could have said, I need some time to figure things out. And someone is in two minds in regards to two people, because I think an ex is trying to come back. And it's kind of putting a halt on a new relationship. Oh my goodness. So tell me about the first half of February for Gemini. Ton of Wands. Knot of Wands in reverse. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. King of Pentacles in reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We've had three kings show up already. Emperor in reverse. Let me get some more here. Knot of Wands in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse. Death in reverse. Yeah, the World in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse. This looks like to me someone wants their ex back. It looks to me like an ex is trying to come back. This looks like someone that was, once again, either in a long-term relationship with or married to. It seems like they're opening the door. Whoever's dealing with this is opening the door, or at least cracking it open for someone who's returning. It doesn't look like action's been took yet, but it's indicating like there's unfinished business here. Hold on a second. Okay. Death in reverse, the world in reverse, Seven of Wands in reverse, Four of Pentacles, Temperance, yeah, Eight of Swords. There's hesitation. There's hesitation here about doing this. Someone opening the door for this past person. But it's looking to me like they want to do it. Whoever's dealing this wants to work on things with their ex. Wanting to heal things, wanting to bring balance. There hasn't been any action took towards this yet. So, yeah, someone's feeling guarded. So the hesitation is due to whatever happened to create this breakup in the first place. Someone here is worried, if I go back to this person, have they changed? Will things end or change? Pretty much someone's worried, if I go back into this, is it just going to be a repeat situation? And that's where the hesitation is. But somewhat the one dealing this wants to heal things with this person. It seems like there's a new person just waiting in the wings, is what I feel like. It just seems like they've been put on some kind of temporary hold. Tell me about the first half of February for Gemini. Seductive woman. So this can be someone who's cheating, but this is also what someone is desiring. What I said. Someone is feeling guarded. Someone wants to get back with their ex, but they're feeling guarded. What if the same thing happens again? What if whatever the reason is I left or they left or whatever happened happens again? Even though I want this. Sudden wealth. This is about, can be about money or sudden wealth. I don't think that's what this is about. This is about someone doing what's best for them. I feel like that is the $1,000,000 question here for someone, is what is best for, making the choice that is best for them. So at least there's forethought in this. Someone's not just going in blind. Someone here knows the risks that they're facing. That's why someone hasn't took action yet, because they haven't made a decision. Clouds, darkness coming to light, or a time of improvements after hardship. Yeah, there's a lot of question in the first half of February. There's a lot of questioning or uncertainty here about, if I want this person to come back, but if I do allow them to come back, are things going to get better? So tell me about the second half of February for Gemini. Seven of Cups in reverse. Judgment, Scorpio energy. Page of Cups in reverse, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Moon's on the bottom. Seven of Cups in reverse, Judgment, Page of Cups in reverse. Nine of Swords. Justice, Justice and Judgment. It's like a reckoning. Three Cups. I feel like someone's gut is telling them this is a bad idea, but what they want and what their gut is telling them is two different things. I think someone here wants to get back with their ex. There may be reasons behind this. This could be about going back to a comfort zone because, once again, this is talking about be brave. Um, it says change your social circle, guidance and direction when all seems lost, hope in time of darkness. It's indicating you'll get through this. So I don't know if someone is wanting to go back to someone because that's what's comfortable and familiar, where moving forward is scary, or if someone just truly wants to get back with their ex. Um, but without a doubt, someone's intuition is telling them this is a bad idea because there's hesitation here, there's fears, there's worry. Of course, if something has happened before, that's obvious, but let me get some more here. Nine of Swords, Justice, Three of Cups, Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, Five of Swords. Looks like there's something here about an apology. Maybe this person hasn't apologized. Because this looks like to me someone making a final decision that they'll be balanced if there's an apology. And it's indicating like if someone doesn't apologize, I'm not going to reunite. I'm going to turn my back. It's almost like someone wants the answers to be given to them so they know what to do. Someone doesn't want to decide here. Let me get some more. To me, from the looks of it, the one who's wanting to reconcile is showing a lot of red flags. Like they're not, like whatever they done wasn't very good. And I feel like whoever's dealing with this should probably be listening to their intuition. Tell me about the second half of February for Gemini. Journey. Yeah. That is, you don't know whether that train is coming or going. That's what I'm talking about here. I don't think someone's in two minds in regards to what to do about someone here in regards to reconciliation. Park or the garden, that is a social gathering or something being out in the open. Oh, this is about the new love relationship, the person who's waiting in the wings. It's saying that the one who's dealing with this needs to make a decision about this new love in order for there to be balance. So, yeah, it's like someone needs to make a decision already. And I think that's the pressure that someone is putting on themselves is this isn't fair to the new person. I need to make a decision, but I'm struggling to decide. I'll honor. Okay, so this is about the choice between two. So the one dealing with this is making a choice. They are walking away from someone. It looks like it could be the new love, but this is telling someone like I'm getting back with my ex, or me and my ex are trying to work things out. So I think that's what's happening here. And that's all fine and good. If you're the one dealing with this, you could reconcile with this person and things completely change. Or if they don't change, then this will be a repeating cycle, and maybe this time around the lesson will be learned. There's no right or wrong answer here. It's life and it's meant to be experienced. So tell me about the outcome for Gemini for the month of February. Five of Cups in reverse. The Tower in reverse. Scorpio energy. And the Three of Cups. King of Wands on the bottom. I feel like there is reunion here without a doubt. There's an indication here of needing to let go of the past, whatever happened in the past. Five of Cups in reverse. Tower in reverse. Three of Cups. Ten of Cups in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse. Oh goodness, I feel like the universe, spirit guides are saying, are you sure this is what you want to do? Because it's saying there wasn't regret or disappointment about ending the relationship. And in regards to what happened in the past, you didn't get wish fulfillment. But still yet you're taking action to reunite with this person. Yeah, this feels like a question of, are you sure this is what you want to do? So the indication here just could be really think this through, make sure for certain this is what you want. Ten of Cups in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse, the Magician. Strength in reverse, Knot of Swords in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay. It's being pretty clear here. I was trying to be hopeful, but the way the cards are coming out, it's seeming like it's saying you're going to be repeating a cycle here. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that someone isn't listening to their intuition, because it's saying that someone is going into this not having confidence about the relationship. So in regards to reconciling with this person, it seems like the one dealing with this is there's struggle in letting go with something. It's either literally the person, or it's the familiarity, the comfort. There's a reason why someone is going back, even though they know it's not good for them, or it's not a good idea, or it feels like their intuition is telling them this is a bad idea. It's saying someone isn't being honest with themselves, that if they take action to reconcile, that this will not be successful. It's saying you've already saw this once. So, but like I said, you have free will. And if the cycle, sometimes people have to repeat the cycle several times before the lesson is learned. But this is kind of just it's guidance. Tarot is guidance. And it's just asking, are you sure this is really what you want to do? Because your gut is telling you you don't. So, and it's telling you that for a reason. Tell me about the outcome for Gemini. The Fish, money and resources. See, this is about the resources. I feel like someone is going back because it provides them with something that they feel they're lacking or they're missing. When in reality, if someone could be brave and move forward, they would see guidance and direction when all seems lost. Bravery to move forward. You can do this. You've got this. Distant horizons. This is about illusions or dreams. So yeah, someone not being honest with themselves about not getting wish fulfillment in the past. So it feels like a situation where someone's making excuses or trying to find excuses to go back. Probably what would have been the best thing is if this person didn't come back around. Because I feel like if this past person didn't come back around trying to reconcile, the one dealing with this would have been able to move on and move forward just fine. So I feel like this person coming back around brought some old things back. And now somebody's getting pulled back in. Thief. So this can be literally stealing something. This could be stealing someone's trust, someone's time, effort, energy, resources. Yeah. It's being very blunt, but it's saying someone's wasting their time here by taking action to reconcile. But I just keep feeling like I need to say if it's your choice to do that. If you need to see for yourself that it's not going to end well, then I feel like I need to say that's okay. Because you have to feel it within yourself. You have to know it within yourself. And if someone hasn't reached that point, then the cycle will repeat. But this is also, I don't know why I'm trying to explain myself here so much. This is also a situation, this is in the moment. This person has the capability to change. In this moment, it's saying they're not. But, yeah. So, tell me about the advice for Gemini. The Sun in reverse, Leo energy, the Hanged Man in reverse, Pisces energy, and the Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Devil in reverse, getting away from the devil energy, freeing yourself. To me, this is just indicating that someone's getting themselves back into something that they wanted to get out of previous. It's like what you're not seeing is you've freed yourself from the situation. The Sun in reverse, the Hanged Man in reverse, Knight of Cups. What this feels like to me is there's some kind of psychology behind this, some kind of mental work behind this. I feel like um, this person coming back around may have made things seem like how they were when these two first got together. And there's a false sense of reality here for the one who's dealing with this. Queen of Pentacles. Yep, Seven of Cups. That's confusion or illusion. And Eight of Cups. Walking away from a person or a situation. I'm telling you, the advice here is saying not to take this person back. Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups. Page of Swords in reverse. Queen of Cups. Yep. Two of Cups. Someone's using heart over head in this situation. I would suggest, if you're resonating with this reading, I would suggest not to move too quickly with this person, because that, whenever you're reconciling with someone, that tends to happen. You just jump back into old patterns. I would definitely keep enough distance to make sure that changes are being made in this situation. If you are reconciling with this person, don't get yourself in a situation that you can't get out of until you know for sure this is what you want. That's what I feel like I need to suggest. All right. Tell me about the advice for Gemini. Bad health. So this can be literal bad health. This is also about depression, addictions. It can be about sex. This is about depression. This is unhappiness here. Someone not giving them, okay. I don't think that the person dealing with this is just not completely over their ex, and they feel like the one who's dealing with this feels like by getting back with this person it will fill whatever emptiness they have inside. But I feel like what's going to happen here is this person is thinking that they're going to go back to this person to feel some sort of emptiness, and they're going to realize that they're just went right back into what they wanted to get out of in the first place. Well, looking at something more deeply, it's saying there's confusion or illusion here. Like I said, a false sense of reality. It's saying you need to look at things more deeply. That's what this whole reading's been about. Yep. And the seductive man, which can be a cheater or someone who's cheating. It's also about what someone desires. I just feel like it's saying be careful. Be careful in regards to this person. All right. So let's get the timing cards. Messages for Gemini. Says this week and at the holidays. So the holidays, let's see, we got Valentine's Day coming up. Easter's coming up before too long. All right. And the Moonology messages. Messages for Gemini for the month of February. You have Howl at the Moon. Process your feelings. And on the bottom is Day Moon. Love. So let's see what Howl at the Moon. Process your feelings says. $50. Says the practice of moonology involves, at the very least, processing your feelings at full moon and again at dark moon. How are you doing with that? Drawing this card suggests you have some feelings you need to release for your own good as well as for the good of anyone else involved in the situation. Now's the time to let your feelings show too. Bottling them up so that no one knows how you really feel isn't healthy. Obviously, if you're doing that, stop. Consider working on your throat chakra with chanting, breath work, or singing. Literally go out and howl at the moon. You're not at the end of this story yet, so this card can't tell you what the end will be. It's up to you to create it, but part of that journey toward your answer involves you releasing your throat chakra and expressing yourself. If the situation or your life feels blocked right now, processing your feelings could be the key to unblocking. Feel them and deal with them. Negativity blocks your powers. Additional meanings for this card. Don't insist on having everything your way. Music will be healing to you. Talk to a counselor if you need to. Do shadow work. Face your fears. All right, Gemini, that is what I have for you. If you enjoyed the reading or if it resonated, please hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.